Are these viral, internally heated industrial laser welding tools actually welding? Or is it just another overhyped gadget? Today I'm breaking down the claims, the physics, the red flags, and exactly how you can test one if you already bought it so you don't burn your money or your fingers. Stick around to the end so you can share your experience and help others decide. Quick transparency. I'm not sponsored by any tool brand. My goal is consumer awareness. If you've actually used one of these devices, please comment your honest results, positive or negative, because real user data helps the whole community. This product is flooding social ads. A pen-shaped industrial laser welder that supposedly internally heats metal, fuses stainless, aluminum, jewelry repairs, cracks in tools, almost magically without gas bottles. Big power supplies or protective gear beyond maybe cheap glasses. Sounds amazing. Maybe too amazing. Let's list the typical claims you'll see. Industrial-grade laser welding in the palm of your hand. Internally heated core achieves instant fusion at thousands of degrees. No need for shielding gas, no sparks, no discoloration. Works on stainless steel, aluminum, copper, even high-carbon tools. Beginner-friendly, just plug and repair. These phrases are engineered for impulse buyers. Industrial, instant, no extra gear. Great copywriting, questionable engineering. What is real handheld laser welding? Modern legitimate handheld laser welding units are typically fiber laser systems in a large console with a cooled fiber source, output through a gun, often requiring shielding gas to prevent oxidation and enhance penetration. They need stable electrical supply, safety interlocks, and Class 4 laser safety precautions. A pen-sized, battery-powered, internally heated stick claiming similar results? That's like saying a keychain flashlight equals a professional studio spotlight. Internally heated is basically meaningless marketing. All heating is internal to a heating element. Often these devices are really resistance soldering pens or low-power diode laser pointers that can darken or scorch surfaces but not perform structural weld fusion, or mini-spot welders intended for tiny battery tabs, not thick structural metal. Red flag number 1, no proper laser safety classification. Real laser welders emphasize Class 4 hazard, eye and skin protection enclosure or PPE. Fake ads gloss over this or show people using them casually. Red flag number 2, universal material claims. Welding aluminum reliably requires cleaning oxide, sufficient energy density, often filler and shielding. A tiny pen with no gas won't produce consistent, oxide-free welds. Red flag number 3, no specs. Look for wavelength output power, duty cycle, input voltage. If the page only lists heats to 3,000 degrees Celsius without power or absorption data, marketing fluff. Red flag number 4, before-after shots that look like solder. Smooth, shiny welds on small jewelry often are low-melting silver solder or brazing filler, not fusion welding. Red flag number 5, stock AI imagery. Reused photos from industrial factories or obvious AI composites indicate a dropship or misleading listing. If you already own one, here's a simple evaluation plan. Material prep, take 2 small strips of stainless. Clean with acetone, remove oxide. Attempt a butt joint, hold edges together, apply the device as directed. Genuine fusion should show a heat-affected zone and penetration. A fake will only superficially smear or deposit soft metal. Break test, after cooling, flex or twist. True weld should fail adjacent base metal or require force. A fake bond snaps clean at the interface or peels. Polish and inspect. Under magnification, real weld puddle exhibits ripples, solidification pattern. Solder shows a meniscus and different color texture. Aluminum test. Clean 2 pieces of aluminum. Most underpowered gadgets won't even wet the surface. They'll dull or lightly scorch it. Temperature reality. Aim an IR thermometer. If tip heat is localized and the surrounding metal stays cool, you are not achieving the widespread thermal profile typical of fusion. Time to weld. Genuine laser welds are short bursts with intense brightness. If you must hold the pen for many seconds and material barely changes, it's not delivering industrial power. Electrical draw. Measure current draw. Industrial effect needs hundreds to thousands of watts. A US-powered 20W draw simply cannot replicate that. Document your results and comment below. This collective evidence helps others. Common pattern, inflated original price / to a limited time, $59 with countdown timers that reset on refresh. Bulk offers push higher cart value before customers realize performance limitations. Scarcity plus techno mystique equals impulse conversion. Also note identical product descriptions across multiple unknown storefronts, each using different brand names, classic dropship footprint. Repackaging generic heating pens with laser in the name boosts perceived value. If you actually need precision metal joining, consider. Micro TIG setup provides controlled real fusion with filler about the same or slightly higher cost than legit entry-level laser service rentals. Professional handheld fiber laser welding service, more expensive upfront, but shops makerspaces sometimes rent time. Jewelry laser welders, shielded microlaser units designed for small repairs, still large and costly but real. Resistance soldering stations or quality soldering irons for non-structural joins. Honest about limitations, far cheaper. Silver brazing for jewelry repair, where true weld penetration is an essential. Choosing the right method depends on material type, required joint strength, aesthetics, heat sensitivity, and budget. Does the internally heated industrial laser welding tool really work? If by work, you mean perform true industrial laser welding with deep penetration on stainless, aluminum, or structural components, almost certainly not. Most listings misuse laser and industrial to describe either a heated tip or very low power light source that cannot replicate a 1000 W fiber laser system. At best, you get a glorified soldering brazing action suitable only for tiny cosmetic fixes. At worst, you get an underpowered gadget that does little more than discolor metal. For critical repairs, do not rely on these devices. For hobby tinkering, you can find far cheaper tools honestly labeled as soldering or spot heating pens. Now it's your turn. Have you purchased or tested one of these internally heated welding tools? Did it actually create strong joints or just melt surface filler? Drop your experience in the comments. Include what material, thickness, power source, and a quick pass-fail. Your input helps future viewers avoid wasting money, or if you found a rare legitimate option, highlight it. If you found this breakdown helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's about to click by now on one of those flashy ads. Stay safe, use proper PP, and I'll see you in the next Scam vs. Legit review.